out. Let it all out. This is such an amazing city. I was here, when, a year ago? Who came to see me last year when I was right down the street there? I just stay in a block radius. That's my rule, what I do. Is there anything bigger than this in the next block that I'm going to step up? All right, well, I'll just do one show here and one there next time. But this is just an amazing city. I'm so happy to be here, and just the show, thank you very much. Anybody who's watching the show, I appreciate that, because you've helped tremendously. Thank you. So, and you know, I'm back on tour, which is fun, but I took a little time off between shooting the show and then coming out on tour. I went camping, I hadn't ever done that, which was an amazing experience. I went to an amazing place, Montana. I don't know if anybody has been to Montana, but it is gorgeous. I've never seen anything like it. And, I'm sorry, Maine. I was in Maine. Anyway, it is beautiful, and I've never seen any place like it. It is so special. So, anyway, story still applies. I'm camping, and I woke up, and I never wake up this early, but I woke up to watch the sunset. I'm sitting in front of my tent, and eating some just breakfast, some type of muesli or some kind of outdoorsy, just healthy thing, and so just from my hand. I didn't even have a bowl. I had milk and the muesli and just a spoon made from wood. Anyway, so I'm having my muesli, and I hear some kind of noise, and of course I'm kind of scared, and I look, and I'm telling you, like 10 feet away from where I'm standing, there is a family of deer drinking from a little babbling brook thing that was just a mother, father, 2 little baby deer. I thought, oh, I wish I had a gun, because just bang, 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 bang. I could have just shot them and killed them, gutted them, skinned them, sprinkled them on my cereal. I just had just so close to be able to, just no gun. I had a spoon, so I hit them as hard as just over their little head, just because the baby can't run as fast, so I had that, just like that, and it cracked, but I was just, because the baby is so tender and juicy, they're little, so, and he just looked and scurried away. He just got away. So. That's sarcasm. I don't understand hunting at all. I've just never, you know, and my cousin is hunting, and he knows that I hate it, and he's so happy. He called me the other day. I got myself an 8-point duck, or I don't know the terminology, but telling me all about this thing that he had to drag to the car, and just, you know, it's a poor little innocent animal just standing around thinking little deer thoughts, I wonder where the berries are, what's this on my hoof, whatever they're thinking. Then they kill them, and they put their heads on their walls of their living rooms. Its last expression before being killed is on their wall. I shot it. I killed it. You know, it wasn't do anything to me, just stand there. What's your point? I could see if it was something that you hated. Just something you're so proud that you killed, like a burglar. Have his last expression before you shot him. Shot him. I killed him. He was coming in. Going for the Sony. I ask people why they have deer heads on their walls. They say because it's such a beautiful animal. There you go. I think my mother's attractive, but I have photographs of her. Wasn't Mom pretty? She had great legs, too. They're in the next room. Come on. Tell you, the deer heads I feel sorry for the most. You see them on the walls of bars or restaurants. They have the silly party hats on them, silly sunglasses, streamers around their necks. These are the ones I feel sorry for. I mean, obviously, they were at a party, having a good time. My dad would take me fishing when I was a kid, but he was always doing weird things. We never really fished, actually. We didn't even have poles. He would just will the fish to jump into the boat, which never happened. It was just an excuse to drink a lot of beer. He just, he was always, I think that's why I'm a comedian. I look back on it, and I think that he was always playing these practical jokes on me all the time. And I remember one time so vividly. I was 7 years old, and I was in the backyard playing. Real hot, sunny day, about 97, 98. Not real humid. It was hot, though. But anyway, so I went into the kitchen to pour a glass of lemonade, because I used to just love lemonade. I still drink it. I don't drink it as much as I did when I was a little girl. Sometimes I'd drink it all day long. I'd drink too much. I'd be laying in bed at night, Mom, I got a tummy ache! Anyway, kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen, and in the kitchen was my dad, my mom, all my brothers and sisters just standing there staring at me, about to start laughing. I'm like, what? Because I was 7. And so my dad said, Ellen, honey, we've never liked you as well as the other children, so we've sold you to a tribe of Iroquois Indians. They'll be here to pick you up in about an hour. We're going to go to the Ice Capades. Bye-bye. Good luck. I was 7. So I lived in the Origines Mountains for about 9 years with the Iroquois, learning basket weaving and pottery making, and I taught them that noise you make under the arm like that. That was a skill I had. And it was customary to marry within the tribe at 13 and have several papooses, which I did, and Tuku were their names. And anyway, 9 years later, here comes trudging up the mountains, my dad, my mom, all my brothers and sisters carrying a big thing of lemonade. Of course, we didn't recognize them. We're shooting them with bows and arrows and everything, but they get up to the top. We're just kidding. We love you. You're ours. Come on home. And we went home and laughed and laughed and laughed. And the funny thing, here's the funny thing. The funny thing is, they weren't even real Indians. They were actors my dad hired to play Indians. To fool me. Because, I'll still see them today on an old rerun of a Love Boat or a Mannix, Oh, hey, there's Running Steve, So. That's not his name. I know that now. It was Ricky Schroeder. He is good. He thought he was an Indian. I didn't even know. He was always joking around. I remember one day I was coming home from kindergarten. Well, they told me it was kindergarten. I found out later I'd been working in a factory for 2 years. A nut, really. He was something. I was wondering, because it was always really hot and everybody was older than me, but what did I know? So it's a good job. I think the hard thing about this job, I mean, this part is great, but the traveling is, because I'm gone a lot from home, and this time I'm out for 3.5 weeks without going home, and that's hard to be gone 3.5 weeks, because then I have to ask my friends, would you mind going to the house and watering the plants and turn some lights on to make it look like somebody's home, and make sure that the mobile over the crib isn't tangled or the baby's going to get bored. So that's, that's hard to impose on people. But I don't have a baby. I have a mobile in a crib. I enjoy those things. I just have them. I don't know why. I want to have a baby. I don't want to have the baby. I just want to have a baby. I just want to acquire a baby somehow. I can imagine having the baby. That is just, that is so much pain. And I know it's a beautiful thing you end up with. I'm aware of that. But, you know, I want a new washer and dryer, but I don't think I would go through that, you know, for that. Hey!